Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another ranking video, and we are going to be ranking 10 different moisturizers which I've been using recently. Some of them I've been absolutely loving, some of them not so much. So I wanted to review all of them in like this ranking style video where I can share with you which ones I would recommend, which ones I feel like are better than others, etc. I've been really loving doing videos like these, and I'm actually working on doing more such videos. There will probably be a part 2 moisturizers because we could not cover all the moisturizers I wanted to review in today's video. We just have 10, so there's definitely going to be another part coming, and I will possibly also do one for like shower gels maybe, or like we can do different categories. I might even do sunscreens, but that will be more like a 5 days 5 sunscreens format. But let me know if you want me to do these kind of videos for other categories. There might also be a loose powders one coming later this year. But anyways, let's not go on any more side tangents. Let's dive right into this ranking, and let's start talking about them. I just want to quickly let you know I don't unfortunately have all of them to show you because I have been using these for months. So the ones which I did empty up have probably gone in my empties already. I've used them up. I might have even recycled them at this point. So I can't show you each and every single one of them. So the ones that I don't have to show you, I will insert pictures of on the screen. But yes, now let's jump into it and let's get started. My hair is a little bit of a mess, by the way, today. I'm noticing now since today is like basically I washed my hair today morning. So yes, please ignore my hair if it looks messy. But let's dive into it. So the first moisturizer, which is basically the worst out of all the 10, and I actually had higher hopes for this. Unfortunately, it didn't work out to be that great. It's the Chemist at Play Vitamin C Brightening Day Cream, SPF 30 PA 4 pluses. Now my main problem with this is I cannot figure out how to use this and make it work in my routine. So I'll show you the texture of this. It looks like this nice thick creamy, oh shit, okay, it's gonna definitely fall if I do that. So yes, this is what the consistency looks like. It looks like a nice silicone primer kind of a moisturizer. Oh shit, okay, I should just close this so that there are no mishaps happening today. But yeah, it looks to be really nice in terms of the texture and consistency, but when I start to put it on my face, it turns like whitish almost, and it's probably because of the sunscreen ingredients in here, I'm assuming, and I feel like that is what is ruining this product in a way, because it depends completely on how you are using it. Are you using it as a one and done product because it's got the vitamin C, it's a moisturizer, but it also has SPF? If you're using it like that, it might actually work, but it still kind of feels a little weird because it's a thinner silicone kind of a texture. You'll have to use a lot if you're using it like a sunscreen, and if you're using a lot, then I don't know whether it's going to sit well on the skin. Is it going to feel too dry? Is it going to feel you know, slightly slick and thick and like a weird uncomfortable feeling texture? If you're using like something underneath basically that's going to hydrate your face a little bit, I don't know if that's going to work well, because if it doesn't like pair well with the sunscreen ingredients in here, it's just going to look like a curly white mess on your face. So I am very confused about how to use this product. If anyone has used it and it's working for you, then tell me how you're using it, what you're using it with. I genuinely want to make it work, and I genuinely want to use this entire thing up. I'm just not able to figure out how to use this. I've tried using it a couple of different ways, it's just not working. So unfortunately, I feel like this is a fail for me, and that's why I'm ranking this at my like lowest, like worst position in terms of moisturizers. So yes, that is the worst one out of this list, but we definitely have a lot of better products to talk about next. So let's jump into that. At our number 9 ranking, we have the Foxtale Super Glow Moisturizer. Now this one I had way more hopes and expectations from. Unfortunately, it didn't work, and I'll tell you why. So let me tell you the pros and cons both. Firstly, I think it's a really nice texture and consistency. It comes in that airless pump packaging, and it's this slightly, I would say, peachy color basically. So it's going to kind of not it's going to basically work well on every skin type, and it also has slight shimmer particles in there. So depending on what like sunscreen you're pairing it with, etc., it's going to either look too glowy on you, or you can make it look like a little glowy but still matte at the same time. But it does have a shimmer shine finish to it, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I really like the fact that it's got the vitamin C, niacinamide, and I think it's got peptides also in there, so the ingredients are really great. But it also has fragrance at the same time, and I feel like the fragrance is a little bit too much in this product. So I did use up my entire one. I've emptied it and I've probably recycle it also at this point. So I did use it up. But is it something I would use again? Even if I got it for free, probably I won't. So I definitely would not spend my own money on this particular product again, because I'm not a big fan of the scent, and I'm also not a big fan of the shimmery element going on in it. So if you like those things, you might probably like this. I feel like if they remove those two things from the product, the shimmeriness and the scent, it would be an amazing moisturizer. But those two things really turned me off, and clearly there are a lot of moisturizers in the market which are way better than this. So I just can't personally for myself recommend it or repurchase it for that reason. Moving on to our 8th position, we have a moisturizer from Brillare. I believe that's how you say it. It's called their Skin Brightening Moisturizer. Now Brillare, I have 2 moisturizers actually. So the number 8 is also from Brillare and number 7 is also from Brillare. I'll just tell you quickly, both of them have fragrance in it. So that is my, like, again, not so favorite part about it. And this specific one, the Skin Brightening Moisturizer, is actually a little bit more creamy. It's not like a gel moisturizer, so I use it in the winters actually, and I liked it quite a bit. It's just that the scent was a little off-putting, and I used it up completely again. I liked it, I just did not love it, and the scent on this is way too intense. I feel like even more than the Foxtale one. So even though I'm ranking it higher because it was a good texture consistency and everything, but the scent really threw me off. So that's why I'm ranking it at number 8. The number 7 is also from Brillare. Again, like I told you, it's the Oil Away Moisturizer. Now this one I used more recently, and it's more of a gel-like consistency. So that's something I like, which is why I'm ranking the gel one at number 7 and the creamier one at number 8. Again, this one has a more tea tree like-ish feeling to it. I don't remember if it was on the ingredients list or not. I didn't really check, to be honest. But I also wanted to mention both of them are very affordable. So if you're looking for a nice affordable, it's also like a small packaging, so I feel like it's travel friendly also in that sense. And it was nice, it was okay, but it was not something that absolutely blew my mind, and not something that I would repurchase either. So just giving you that. If you find these on offers or discounts, something, you can pick them up. They will be good, they will be okay, very affordable, but not like mind-blowing amazing. Then at number 6, we have a product which I'm actually using right now in my morning skincare routine. It's the Chemist at Play Salicylic Acid Moisturizer, Salicylic Acid Oil Control Moisturizer. Now this one has like a primer like silicone texture and feel, really nice, works really great. Oily skin people would absolutely love it, and I feel like a lot of people in general will love this in the summer. I love everything about this apart from, again, the same thing I'm going to tell you again, the scent. I am someone, I genuinely don't like products with scent in them in my skincare. I used to avoid them completely initially, but I feel like recently I've been a little bit, like, I would say, careless in terms of not reading ingredients lists on products before buying them. So I end up buying stuff with fragrance in it, and then I'm like, I've spent my money, so I'll just use it anyway. So this was one of those things. Again, I wanted to try it out, so I bought it, and I do love it apart from the scent aspect. So that's why I'm ranking it this high, because it's a very good moisturizer apart from just one con that is there with this specific product. Okay, now let's move on to our number 5 spot. Is it? Yes, number 5. For this, we have a new launch again from the house of Dermaco. This is their 4% Urea Deep Moisturizing Cream for dry skin. This is basically the Dot & Key Ceramide and Hyaluronic Acid Skin Barrier Repair Face Cream. but from Dermaco. It's the exact same thing, in my opinion. It's got ceramide complex, it's got lactic acid, and I don't know if you can tell, but my tube, I'm pretty sure, is like more than halfway done. I'm currently using this in my nighttime skincare routine. Once I used up my Dot & Key moisturizer, I had this in my collection, so I'm like, you know what, I think we should focus on this, use it, because it will be useful, of course, for review and comparison purposes. So that's what I've been using currently, and I do really like it. I would say this is a little bit more affordable than that one, and you can find both at buy one get one offers. So it completely depends on you which one you want to repurchase. I think I'll just stick with Dot & Key, at least for now, but I might decide to change my mind and, you know, buy this. The only thing I would say which is different between the two is Dot & Key, one, when I use it at night, I still wake up with my skin very soft and supple and moisturized the next morning. This one, I feel like my skin does not feel as moisturized in the morning, but I feel like it maybe gets absorbed a little bit sooner and quickly as compared to that one. So I do prefer that fact about that one specifically, but I don't know why I'm doing a comparison. We are ranking these two moisturizers, so I should focus on this one solely. But yes, it is a really good one regardless. I do love it, and that's why I'm ranking it this high in the ranking specifically. But yes, I'm not completely sure if I would repurchase this one, to be honest, at least as of now. So yeah, we'll see about that. Then at our number 4, we have another Dermaco moisturizer. This one is the 5% propylene oil-free moisturizer for deep hydration. Now this one is basically like your like all the oil-free moisturizers which are out there. Any brand you can talk about, Dr. Sheths, you can talk about which other brand does oil-free moisturizers, like your standard silicone like gel-like moisturizer. That's what this one is. It's got propylene. I don't know what exactly propylene is good for. I think it is good for hydrating the skin. I don't know if there's any other like particularly great, amazing you know, benefits and results that you get from that ingredient. But yes, this is a very nice like hydrating oil-free gel moisturizer. I do really love it, and I love the fact that this comes in a 100-gram pack, because that makes it very affordable, and it's a great value for the money that you're spending. So that is something I'm very happy to see in this one. That being said, I'm actually ranking this lower than what I'm ranking higher in this video, primarily because I have not used this one enough. So for me to say that this one is better than the other products I'm going to rank higher in this video, it's not fair. And the other thing is that this, I feel like in terms of texture and consistency, is a little bit lighter versus the other products I'm ranking higher on the list. I feel like have a more hydrating, richer, thicker gel like you know, texture and consistency. So that is also another thing that you might want to keep in mind in case you are really picky in terms of the gel moisturizers that you like. But this is a great one regardless. I would actually highly recommend it if you're looking for a good value and a good bang for your buck in terms of like affordable skincare that is a good value to purchase long term, because it's going to be more affordable in the long run, and you're going to spend less money, if that makes any sense. So yes, that is at our number 4 position. For number 3 and number 2, I have two moisturizers which are basically the same thing but with different active ingredients. I'm speaking about the Dr. Sheths Kojic and Kesar, Kesar and Kojic acid oil-free moisturizer, and the Dr. Sheths Gulab and Glycolic acid oil-free moisturizer. Now I'm ranking the Gulab and Glycolic acid one at number 3 and the Kesar and Kojic acid one at number 2, because personally I would rather have a Kojic acid moisturizer in my skincare. Like basically the benefits of Kojic acid in my skincare as an additional benefit versus having glycolic acid which I get through other products and other steps also in my skincare. So yes, that's why I'm doing the ranking in that way. But I would say they're both interchangeable. Depending on which active ingredient you like more, you can get. And if you have tried out the OG Ceramide and Vitamin C oil-free moisturizer, it's basically the same texture, same consistency, everything is the same. So in case you have not tried out the new oil-free moisturizers from Dr. Sheths, you will get an idea as to what you should expect from these. And at our number 1 position, I have the Cica and Ceramide oil-free moisturizer from the Dr. Sheths. And the reason I'm ranking the Cica one at number 1 is because this one I feel like is actually a little bit different than the others. I feel like Dr. Sheths didn't do anything innovative in terms of the texture and consistency of the earlier two, but this one they actually made it to be more hydrating, more universal for all skin types. With this, like, they still retained the amazingness of the oil-free moisturizer texture and consistency, but amped up the hydration and the moisture with the Cica and Ceramide version, and that I feel like would be more suitable for all skin types. So even if you have combination skin, dry skin, normal skin, you would still like this and you can actually use it, specifically in the winter time now. Wait, did I say winter time? No, in the summertime, if you have more dry normal skin, I would actually highly recommend the Cica and Ceramide oil-free moisturizers. So yes, that was my ranking. Those were the 10 moisturizers which I wanted to speak about in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I was so looking forward to do these ranking videos and actually, like, once I'm done with testing it out, sharing all of this with you. I really hope that you found it helpful and enjoyed watching this video. If you have tried out any of the moisturizers which I spoke about today, please leave your thoughts down below in the comment section and let me know what your feedback was. Which ones do you love, which ones do you hate? I feel like reading each other's experiences in the comments would actually be helpful to anyone who's watching this video, because if they're deciding, like, if they want to make up their mind basically on what to get, not just during my reviews but during everyone's thoughts, reviews and experience, would actually be very helpful. So yes, definitely make sure to leave a comment down below if you have tried out any of these. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.